Hi guys, welcome back to Fab Finds by Keitra. Returning booze, you already know the drill and the routine. Your VIP seat is waiting for you. Go ahead and grab your mocktails and grab your cocktails. In the meantime, let me address the new booze. Hey new booze, welcome to Fab Finds by Keitra. If you are out and you are looking for designer, luxury, bougie fragrances and you don't know where to look, well come over here to Fab Finds by Keitra because I go out and I put my nose on all of those things. And let me tell you, if it is love at first sniff and if it's love at first spray, I'm going to bring those fragrances back here and I'm going to share them with you. And if you don't mind me addressing you as hey gorgeous and hey boo when you return, then this is definitely the place for you. So guys, go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe button, hopping aboard this Bougeville train because guess what? Everybody gets a VIP seat. Honey, we are all about positive energy and positive vibes. So you definitely want to hop aboard this Bougeville train. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into this bougie video. Okay, booze, so let me go ahead and tell you, when I decided to put out my top 10 for life video, I did not know that it was also going to require me to call in and have a prescription called in. I didn't think that it was going to have me to basically reach out for the services of a counselor because your girl was having anxiety. Like, I was like, I should not be feeling this way. Like, y'all, I was stressed out because I was like, 10 fragrances for life? Like, what does that look like? So I went through my bougie collection, guys, and I really had to just put my nose on some fragrances. I looked to see what memories were associated with these fragrances, and I thought, okay, I think I got it. So without further ado, let's hop into my top 10 bougie fragrances for life. So the first fragrance up in my collection, guys, you already know you are not new. If you are new to the channel, you're going to know today, okay? But if you're a returning boo, you already know. The first fragrance that I have to have in my bougie fragrance collection for life is going to be none other than, drumroll please, you guessed it, Love Don't Be Shy, honey. And you already know, honey, your girl got the OG original, okay? I am working on the last little bottle of the refill that I purchased for this fragrance. Now, guys, you already know, honey, this was my very first niche fragrance. It was purchased for me by my husband. So, of course, it has to go with me. It has to be in my bougie fragrance collection for life. You know what? There's something about that orange blossom, honey, and there's something about marshmallow. And of course, if I'm going to have these fragrances for life, yeah, girl, your girl will smell like a bougie gourmand snack, okay? For the rest of her life. The next fragrance that I am going to talk to you guys about, let me tell you, I was out, girl, minding my own business, honey, one day in Neiman Marcus, okay? And then this beautiful lady walked by me and she smelled so good. And I was like, you know what? She finna get a tap on her shoulder today because I need to find out what that is. I need to know what is she wearing. Guys, you already know, honey, the girls who got it, and the girls who don't, well, you know, y'all know what y'all about. Y'all know what y'all about. I'm not even gonna throw no shade, but you didn't buy this. And I am talking about none other than, yes, girl, she was wearing Baccarat Rouge 540. And when I tell you I went down a rabbit hole with this right here, girl, you know, I had to have the shower gel, the lotion, the body cream, the body oil, whatever came with it, the hair mist, it doesn't matter. I had to have it. Let me tell you, this right here, I cannot have my top 10 bougie fragrances for the rest of my life and not smell like a rich lady, okay? She has to be rich. She has to be rich. And you already know, honey, this right here, 540, the girls who got it, got it. The next fragrance that I am going to talk to you guys about is a fragrance that, of course, me and my husband, we were out. We were walking around at Neiman Marcus, and I sprayed this fragrance, and I left it in the store. I left it in the store. But your girl went back, okay? I went back, and let me tell you, I have been forever messing up his head every time I wear this fragrance. And I'm talking about none other than Love in White by Creed. Honey, you already know, honey, this fragrance right here, when we came home, I had sprayed down in it, okay? I sprayed my whole entire life. And we were sitting on the couch and he kept smelling me and he kept smelling me and I kept smelling myself. And he was like, you really do smell good. And I really can't believe that you left it in the store. Y'all already know. So of course I started out with the little bottle and I was like, girl, what are you thinking? Like, what are you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to go through it in about maybe a month or so. So you better go back and get the big bottle, girl, because it's his favorite. And of course, with Love and White, honey, you guys already know, honey, I went down a rabbit hole with this too, because anything that the boo loves, she definitely is going to love. And this Love and White, girl, you already know, honey, it is in my top 10 bougie fragrances for life. Okay, boos. So this next fragrance up, let me tell you guys, this fragrance was a blind buy by my husband. So if you are new to the channel, let me tell you, you're going to find out today. But those that are returning, don't spoil it for the new boos. Okay, don't spoil it for the new boos. So guys, let me tell you, this was a blind buy by my husband. Okay, he was out. He basically was just looking at the bottle and felt like, that looks like my wife. And I think I'm going to purchase that for her, basically is how it came out. But guys, I didn't know anything about this fragrance. I had not put my nose on it. So not only was it a blind buy by him, but it was a blind buy for me as well, because I did not know what I was getting in the mail. And of course, when that fragrance finally eventually made it to the house, guys, I was jumping up and down when I sprayed it, and only to realize that it was definitely love at first sniff and it was love at first spray. And I am talking about none other than Delina, the original, the OG honey, the girl that started it all. Let me tell you, this is a beautiful floral fruity fragrance, guys. There is rose, there is vanilla in this fragrance, and she is absolutely gorgeous. She is stunning. Of course, he told you he was looking for his wife in a bottle, and Delina is her. Okay, I'm just saying. And if I am going to smell like anything for the rest of my life, it is definitely going to be Delina. Oh my God, by Parfums de Marly. She is absolutely amazing, and she is a true beauty. And I am so glad that she made my top 10 bougie fragrances for life. And why wouldn't she? It was a gift from my husband. Now, this next girl right here, honey, let me tell you, when your girl was looking for Dubai in a bottle, but she stumbled up on something else, honey, that made me smell like a rich gourmand snack, you already know, honey, I could not have a top 10 bougie for life fragrance picks and not have anything from my favorite brand, and that is none other than Kollie Vanilla 28. Girl, you already know, honey, this is vanilla, this is brown sugar, girl. She is giving life, she is giving sweetness, she is giving goodness, she is giving bougie top 10 for life for the rest of my life. Because, okay, boos, so I hope you have a little bit of that mocktail, cocktail, and a little bougie snack left. Because, girl, we got 5 more fragrances to talk about, okay? So, without further ado, let's hop into the next part of these 5, top 10 bougie fragrances for life. And first up, I want to talk to you guys, and I want to bring to you, honey, a fragrance that I have to have in my top 10 bougie for life, and that is none other than my lovely Patchouli by Kriegler. Guys, let me tell you, this fragrance right here, not only is it Stevie Wonder's favorite, honey, but it is my favorite, okay? Not only did Jackie O wear it, honey, and Audrey Hepburn, that right there is like true Hollywood royalty. And because I am somewhat true Hollywood royalty, girl, I need lovely patchouli too. So of course it's going to be in my top 10 bougie fragrances for life. Now, this next fragrance that I'm going to talk to you guys about, let me tell you, she is an absolute classic, honey. She is a beauty in my collection, and she had me running late for work one day. And I'm talking about none other than Coco Noir. Girl, if I'm going to have any fragrance in my top 10 for life, it's going to be this girl right here. Anytime a fragrance makes you late for work, honey, you got to add that into your collection, okay? You have to add that into your collection, and I am so glad that Coco Noir, with her oh so classy, oh so fabulous, oh so over-the-top bougie self, is in my top 10 bougie fragrances for life. Okay, ladies, raise your hand, honey, if you love smelling like a fruity gourmand snack. Hello? I do, especially if these are the only fragrances that I can have for the rest of my life, and this is my top 10. Girl, honey, you already know, honey, if I am going to smell like a fruity gourmand snack with notes of caramel and vanilla, I will be smelling like Tiziana, Terenzi, Orza. Guys, ooh, we honey baby boo. Talk about smelling delicious and yummy and like a delicious fruity gourmand snack. Y'all, okay? If you have to have 10 fragrances for the rest of your life, who is not signing up to smell like a sweet gourmand snack? I know I am. I know I am. And all of my fragrances, oh my God, there's going to be some type of snacking going on, okay? But Tiziana, Terenzi, Orza is my absolute favorite. And let me tell you, it was my first C-Star. And I purchased this C-Star with my own coins, okay? But guess what you get to do? You get to have a discount code. Yes, I have a discount code because I also purchased my C-Star from soavantgarde.com, okay? I'm going to leave that information down in the description box below. But guys, on So Avant Garde, if you are looking for luxury fragrances, luxury niche fragrances, and you're looking for a fabulous discount code, use Keitra15. Click on the link in the description box. But guys, when I tell you Orza is my absolute boo, okay? And there's something about that vanilla with that caramel, with those fruity notes. Guys, let me tell you, it is delicious. And if your girl is gonna have 10 bougie fragrances for life, Orza is definitely going to be in that rotation. Another fragrance that I have, guys, another thing that I have to do, girl, I got to get my rich vibes on, okay? I got to bring my rich auntie vibes, and the only way I can bring my rich auntie vibes, honey, is if I am rocking Creed, okay? Creed Aventis for her. Y'all already know this fragrance right here, honey, she screams money, okay? She screams luxury, honey. She screams 5-star hotel, honey. She is screaming brunch with the girls rooftop, okay? I'm just saying, this right here, if you have it in your collection, girl, you already know, okay? You already know she is a whole vibe. She is bringing the rich auntie vibes. And guys, let me tell you, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going to be, and that's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm just saying, especially if I have to have 10 fragrances for life, girl, you know I'm trying to be somebody's rich auntie, okay? I'm just saying. And I'm definitely going to do that with Creed Aventis for her. So guys, let me tell you, this next fragrance, because I have one other fragrance to talk about, but this is, okay. Are y'all ready for this mess? So I put my nose on 2 fragrances, right? Okay, are you ready? Okay, so I put my nose on 2 fragrances and I could not decide. I could not decide to save my whole entire life. And the 2 fragrances that I am talking about is from the House of Siage, which is my WW84, and Roja 51. Okay, guys, when I tell you I could not make a decision, I could not make a decision. I went back through, I put my nose on other fragrances, I put my nose on other scents that I have in my collection, and they just weren't doing it. I just could not see myself holding on to any of those fragrances for the rest of my life because it wasn't giving me that rich gourmand snack and richness that I was looking for. And so what did I do? Guys, I had to turn to the bougiest nose that's bougier than mine. So I took it to my husband, okay? So I took it to him, and just right off the bat, what fragrance do you think he chose? Did he choose WW84 or did he choose Roja 51? What do you guys think? Because his little bougie nose picked one of these fragrances, and this is what I had to tell him. I said, sir, and I said it just like that. I said, sir, if you had to smell me for the rest of our lives and I could only smell like one fragrance, which one would it be? So I did not show him the bottles. I did not tell him any notes. I simply sprayed WW84 on one card and I sprayed Roja 51 on another. And I gave it to him and I said nothing. I did not smile. I did not lean. I did not kiki. I did nothing. I let him smell it. And all I said was, from what I just sprayed on those 2 cards, if you had to smell me for the rest of our lives and there was only one fragrance, which would it be? What would you choose? Guys, he said, I like both of them. Sir, you have to pick one. You have to pick one, okay? So get the picking. So guys, he just kept smelling, and he smelled that card, then he smelled that card, and then he smelled that card, and then he smelled that card. And guys, do you want to know what he chose? Here it is. Drum roll, please. The fragrance that his little bougie nose chose to be a fragrance, if it was only one fragrance for the rest of our lives, what would he love to smell on his wife? Guys, this is what he said. Oh my God, y'all, he chose Roja 51. And when I tell you guys, this is a beautiful, gorgeous, elegant, classy fragrance that I'm gonna have to layer with because the longevity is not there. But girl, I don't mind team overspraying. I don't mind getting my whole entire life. I don't mind shoving this bad girl in my purse with me and taking it with me and spraying her and recapping and doing a little nightcap or whatever you do, honey. I don't mind, because this fragrance right here is absolutely gorgeous. And this was the fragrance that he said, if I had to smell you for the rest of our lives and it was only one fragrance, it is going to be Roja 51. And honey, that is coming from a man. So guys, that is it. That is it. And guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. Those are my top 10 for life. And I am so glad that I got that out of the way. Who knows what this list is going to look like next year. But for now, those are my 10 and I'm going to stick beside them. Okay. Bam. So guys, without further ado, until our next fabulous fab find. Smooches.